It's December 21st, 2023, and today is 98 days until the opening day of the 2024 Major League Baseball season. Today's Mariner of the Day is Ichiro Suzuki, one of my favorite players as a kid. Now, as a kid, I didn't get to experience the Mariners that often, living very far away from Seattle, still living far away from Seattle. But every time Ichiro would come around, it was always fun to see him playing. I never got to actually see him play in person, but I did get to watch him play a couple of times on TV, which was always fun. Ichiro Suzuki is a Japanese-born player who actually went by his first name Ichiro. So if you actually look on his Wikipedia page, Ichiro will redirect there. He has the most hits in a season with 262, batted leadoff for the Mariners for most of his career, and is not currently in the Hall of Fame because he played in 2019 for 2 games. He is a special assistant to the Mariners chairman since 2019 after retiring. He has competed in the NPB and MLB, receiving 17 consecutive selections as both an All-Star and Gold Glove winner, winning 9 batting titles and MVP 4 times. My favorite MVP was the 2001 season. In the NPB, he hit 353 with 1,278 hits, 118 home runs, 529 RBIs, and 199 stolen bases. In MLB, he batted 311, had 3,089 hits, so yes, he does have 4,000 professional hits at the major league level, 117 home runs, 200 home runs at the major league level, 780 RBIs, and 580 stolen bases. That's 580, 680, that's 779 professional stolen bases at the major league level, which is awesome. Played in Japan from 1992 until 2000, then came to Seattle from 2001 to 2012. A couple of years on the Yankees, a couple of years on the Marlins, and then 2 final seasons back on the Mariners. One of the most amazing baseball players you'll ever seen. I've never seen a player who actually can do what he can do with the way he can hit singles and the way he can steal bases. Julio, he can hit, but he can hit home runs a lot better than Ichiro could. Ichiro is one of a few Mariners in the 21st century to hit over 300. Now, hitting over 300 is not as important as it was back in the day, as we now know. We now have advanced statistics like OPS Plus and all of those things. But it's very important to note that it's just cool to say that you had a guy who hit 300. Ichiro is eligible to be in the Hall of Fame, I believe, next year. 2024 will be 5 years after his um, retirement, so I believe next year is when he's first eligible on the ballot. Beltran is on the ballot this year. Lou Piniella did not make the Hall of Fame this year as a Mariner who could have made the Hall of Fame. Um, I did get to play with Ichiro a few times in the MLB games back when they were on the GameCube. That was fun. Then I didn't play the MLB games for about 10 years. So I haven't been able to play with Ichiro because I don't believe Ichiro is in MLB The Show 2023. Very exciting player. 98 days again until opening day. And just wanted to share some of my thoughts about Ichiro. And I do believe that Ichiro should be a Hall of Famer. And a couple of Ichiro also does a really cool thing. In Japan, every year he likes to give back to the game of baseball, and there's a girls' baseball team, all-star team that plays every year, and he always plays against them. A bunch of former professionals do. He pitches and hits. They play offense and defense over there for all 9, and he hit a home run and struck out like 17 the other day. It was absolutely hilarious to hear about that. But it's also awesome to be like one of those few people who got a hit off of Ichiro gets to say, I got a hit off of Ichiro. And it's like, that's something that's always going to be something you can be proud of. And I'm glad that he gives back to the game. He gives back to the Seattle community. He definitely helped with certain things. I'm sure if ownership had allowed him to pitch to Ohtani, he would have, but I don't believe ownership did because of the money situation.